Hi, independent GelMoment distributor Kim Foster here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this plaid accent nail. The colors I used in this video are Mocha Madness, Bombay Spice, Crushed Caramel, In the Mood, and finally Pretty Please, which is the base coat of my nail right now. You're also going to need a GelMoment cleanser pad and the following brushes, the flat angle brush and the flat square small one. To begin, we're going to start with Mocha Madness, and I'm taking my smaller flat brush and I'm starting in the upper left-hand corner. In order to kind of make everything even and my line straight, I sort of roll my nail as I'm painting down, if you can kind of see that in the video. And you just have to go slow with this because you're not using a lot of polish. I'm going to do a full cure in between each layer. I've dramatically sped this up because there is 3 layers and a lot of curing time. So this video is a bit longer. It's not that it's a hard technique, it's just that there's a lot of curing each layer as you go. So I've done 3 coats of this Mocha Madness now on my first line. And I'm cleaning my brush off on my cleanser pad as I go. So that is our first step. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction with our contrasting colors. So this is Crushed Caramel, and I'm starting in the upper right-hand corner this time. And we're going to try and make the lines even. So you're going to come down your nail, rolling as you go so that it keeps it looking even and straight to the same area that we finished off the Mocha Madness line. So about the same part of where your smile line would start on your nail. Now, like I said, I find it easiest to work and just cure multiple times with each layer and build up the color. That way it's not too bulky and thick on your nail, and you're going to make sure that it's curing properly. Once I've got my line kind of where I want it to be, I'm going to pop it under the lamp and I'm going to do another 45-second cure. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to go in and do my second and third coat. Some colors I felt like I was happy with it and I only needed to do 2 coats. As you can see, I'm just using the angle brush to kind of clean up the edges on my line. This helps make everything nice and straight as you're working if you make a little bit of an error. So this is my third coat of Crushed Caramel. You do want to still be able to see that color underneath through, so you have to be cautious of that as you're going along. So you can still see some of that Mocha Madness underneath there, and that's what's going to give us that plaid effect. I'm just cleaning off my brush. Now I'm going to go into In the Mood. I chose to do In the Mood because I find it's a little bit more translucent than Pretty Please when you're using it as a color on the nail, which gives it more of a plaid effect. You can actually see the color underneath better this way. And once again, I'm alternating my lines as I work down each color. So now we're back to the left side of the nail, rotating the nail as we go down and working our way along. Now, just to make sure that everything looks nice and straight between the 2 colors, the Mocha Madness and the In the Mood, I'm just taking that nice angle brush again and running it along the edge to clean it up and make it nice and sharp. And same thing, just making sure that I'm rolling my nail as I go, and that's going to keep the line nice and even and straight as we work. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to do a full 45-second cure. Once again, going in and doing my second coat just so that you can actually see the colored transition. Cleaning it up and doing another 45-second cure. Now I'm going to go into Bombay Spice. You probably could have gone with the same Mocha Madness color, but I wanted a little bit different transition for the brown. I wanted it to look a little bit lighter. So we're back to the right side of the nail, alternating once again, and working our way down, rolling the nail as we go. Be extra diligent about making sure you clean off any gel polish that happens to get onto your skin when you're working before popping it under the lamp to cure, because that's what develops an allergy and you don't want that. You can see as we transition back and forth that you're building that plaid pattern. Doing a full cure. Now I'm going in and just doing a second coat to give it a little bit more color definition and cleaning it up with my angle brush. Pop it under the lamp for another 45-second cure. Now we're going to take crushed caramel and we're going to alternate again, and we're going to start in the left corner and work our way down to the right corner of the nail. Clean it up a little bit, make sure that everything looks nice and even. And then we're going to pop it under the lamp and do a full 45-second cure. Just adding my second coat here, cleaning up the edges and doing another 45-second cure. So once we're done this, we're going to clean off the brush again, and we're going to go in with In the Mood, and we're going to work from the right corner down. So once again, you're just alternating colors and you're alternating sides for your stripes as you work down your nail. Of course, if you do happen to get any polish on your skin, make sure you're cleaning it off. I did full cures in between each color coat because I wanted to make sure that it was fully cured. I didn't think that a flash cure was going to be adequate enough, and that's why I'm doing the full 45-second cure, and I know it's a bit longer. This is just my second coat of In the Mood and cleaning it up a bit, and then of course curing. Now, once we've done this, we're going to actually go back to the top of the nail and we're going to work at the top of the nail. So we're back in the mood and we're working in the left corner down. And this just gives that pattern more of a finished off look. It's super important to make sure that you're continuing your pattern and that it looks like it's falling off the nail. Otherwise, it doesn't look quite authentic. So this is just me cleaning up In the Mood here on my first coat from the top down. And then I'm going to finish off the bottom, like I just said, just that little tiny bit of brown on the bottom there, so that it looks like that pattern, that line would have continued off the end of my nail. So I'm happy with that. I'll do a cure. Now we're going to do a second coat here of In the Mood and of the brown that's down at the bottom. Curing again. And now we're going to take that brown and we're going to do the right corner down. And you see how like just adding those few little extra stripes at the top just gives it a little bit more dimension for the plaid. Once I've done that stripe, I'm just going to clean off my brush and I'm going to go back to the tip of the nail and I'm going to put in a little bit of crushed caramel just to finish off the pattern down there. And so this would be from the right down to the left of the very bottom of the nail. I'm sorry it's cut off a little bit here. Sometimes when I'm doing the nail filming, I'm not conscious of the camera. I'm just working kind of thing, so I apologize. Looks pretty good. And I'll do a full cure again. And just do my second coat. Just clean up any excess, and then I'm doing a cure. Now to finish it all off, I'm going to do a layer of Clearly Frisky, and this is going to make it nice and smooth and even on top instead of feeling those bumps of the plaid pattern, the stripes as I've worked on the nail. Making sure, of course, that you cap the end with the Clearly Frisky, and this is going to prevent any chipping. Doing the full 45-second cure. And that is a completed plaid nail. So what do you guys think? Pretty cute, hey? Thanks for tuning in, and this is what the full mani looks like. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe.